Bro, getting in the gym is like the best way to build your confidence up, bro. Can face select see me? Okay, good, we there. I used to be a dude that had no confidence. I did not look at myself in the mirror and feel good about myself, bro. But when I started training in the gym, bro, I woke up so happy being the person who I was. When I got the physique that I wanted and I looked exactly the way that I always imagined myself of looking, I'm telling you guys, I was deeply in love with myself. I began to start falling in love with myself. Proud that I am who I am and I do what I do. And I all started just like thinking like, man, I'm just so thankful for how it all played out. I'm thankful for like even being born, like the circumstances were perfect, bro. I'm glad that, I was teased on when I was a kid. I was glad that people used to make fun of me for being like the shortest person in the class. My nickname was Lil Josh, bro. Lil Josh. That was my nickname, bro. And I hated that shit, bro, because, I didn't want to be little. I wanted to be big. I wanted to be normal. I didn't want to be identified as something as puny, but I'm so glad that I went through all that, bro. I'm so glad that I went through people just, you know what I'm saying, on the football field. They used to sometimes just throw me around, bro, like a rag doll. And I think I had to go through that because it pushed me into wanting to make a stand for myself. To me, it actually pushed me to where I actually said enough is a fucking enough, bro. And I said, I'm going to do something about this shit. And I started lifting weights. I started getting into the gym. And bro, now I wish somebody would try to tease me, bro. Now I wish somebody would try to talk shit about me, bro. It's not even like I'm going to even fight them back or tease them back. I'm going to just look at them and being like, bro, I don't even want to be you, bro. Like, look at you. Like, I'm not listening to anything you're saying. You're not lean. You're not in shape. Nothing about you inspires me. That's what I really started like being thankful for, having the upbringing that I did and having to go through certain things like that, bro, because it brought me to a certain level of awareness. So many people like that typically don't get bullied or teased and kind of like fit in and have no issues fitting in. There's nothing pushing them to change or to be a better version of themselves. You know what I mean? I was the dude that, if a girl liked me, my girlfriends when I was in school, in grade school, if I had a girl that liked me, bro, you know what I'm saying, she would start liking me, and then literally she would disrespect me by going and hanging out with this new dude, and she would never want to hang out with me. She never wanted to come to my house. She was always going to his house. She was taking pictures and hugging up on him, and everybody was there making fun of me. It was like, hey, bro, you see, yo, he got your girl, bro. Oh, y'all ain't together, bro. And then I would actually be hurt about that shit, bro. This is a true story, bro. I never forget, bro. My 10th grade girlfriend, bro. When I was in 10th grade, I was 15, bro. I thought everything was cool. And then one day she just said, you know what? I think I'm done with you. I don't want to, I'm good. And I was like, wow, why is it? She said, well, I met somebody else. And yeah, I'm going to, bro, that's the type of pain that'll just like make you sit there and like reflect, bro. That's the type of pain that a lot of people don't go through, bro. I'm nearly 2 decades past that. I'm basically an unk, bro. I'm pushing 30, bro. But that was like 15 years ago, and I'm so glad that happened, because it had to force me to be like, hey, bro, step your shit up, bro. The reason why this is happening, bro, is because you're not standing up for yourself. You aren't, there's nothing about you that demands respect. I didn't respect myself, the way I carried myself. I thought I was worthy of treatment like that. I thought that that's all I deserved, and that's what life was all going to be about. And so I had at one point had just accepted it that, no matter what, I was always going to get played. I was always going to get made fun of, teased, bro. Like, it was always going to happen. That at one point, I had accepted it. But then I was like, nah, bro, I'm not going out like that. And I said, no, somebody had made it apparent to me that, because they had said, hey, I used to go through a lot of what you used to go through when I was in school. Chicks wasn't liking me. Chicks used to make fun of me. Dudes used to make fun of me. I used to come off as like a dork or a nerd. And you would never imagine that if it was me, based on what you see today, right? I remember, bro. I had a conversation with this one individual. I said, this was you, showing me pictures of back then when they were cooked, back when they was chopped. And he was like, yeah, bro. I said, well, how did you, you grew up. You grew up so much. You don't even look like the same. And he was like, yeah, bro, I know, bro. And I said, what you do? I said, man, I just started lifting weights, bro. I got big, bro. And he told me, he said, bro, your frame, you super skinny. And being a super skinny dude that can't really hold weight, where you 95 pounds soaking wet, bro. I said, you got the perfect frame for it. Dudes who start off skinny and they get swole, bro, they look ridiculous, bro. That going skinny to muscular build is ridiculous. And I'm not trying to glaze. I'm not glazing myself. I'm glazing physiques that I've saw. Man, when you go from that skinny to build, that's a crazy. That shit look different, bro. And so he was showing me yeah, I used to be skinny, I used to be cooked, and you know what I'm saying, girls used to, and then, yo, bro, he looked exactly how I would want to look when I was growing up, bro. He was buff. He had a couple tattoos. His girlfriend was so pretty. I said, dang, bro, what if I would love to have a girlfriend that looked like that. Damn, bro, he must be so happy, bro. Look, his girlfriend is so pretty, bro. His girlfriend, if she went to my school, she'd be the prettiest girl in the school, bro. That's the type of shit that I was saying. And so he's the one that let me know that it was possible, bro. And he also let me know, he's like, hey, bro, don't worry about them making fun of you. High school doesn't matter, bro. You're going to realize that eventually. High school does not matter. Being in high school, you know what I'm saying, if you lame or if you ain't the popular kid or whatever, and you ain't getting invited to hang out outside of school or being able to go to parties, bro, you just look at yourself and you just be like, man, I'm a failure, bro. I'm a nerd. I'm a lame. You know what I'm saying? This is what life will always be about. And it's kind of crazy because, all along, deep down, you know that you're just a kind-hearted, genuine person that doesn't mean no harm, that really just wants to have a good life and to laugh and have joy. And people just automatically count you out, discredit you because of how you look physically. It's fucked up, bro. It's really fucked up. And so it's now here I am, 10, 15 years past that, bro. And I'm just so thankful that it all played out that way because, he told me, he was like, you got control over this. You can change everything. So you can get you a girlfriend and, you know what I'm saying, get some muscles and, you know what I'm saying, be like me, essentially. And when he told me it was possible and it was a way and that he saw a lot of similarities in himself and me, I said, bet. Tell me what I got to do. And so I started locking in, bro. I started going to the gym. I started putting on some muscle, putting on some weight. And then all of a sudden I'm starting to notice that, I'm not getting the same amount of treatment that I used to. I had confidence and I cultivated a confidence in myself. And that's really what it is, bro. Your confidence is very much in tune with your aura. You know what I mean? You can look at a dude without even speaking to him and you can tell, yeah, that motherfucker hard. That motherfucker got some shit going. Yeah, he tough. You know what I'm saying? He carries in himself in a way where it inspires other men. Looking at a guy that has a Greek god physique, knowing that it requires discipline, and then you also see all the fruits surrounding him. You look at his girl, or you look at his wife, and she's beautiful, and she looks like the perfect, you know what I'm saying, ideal woman to be with. You kind of see his car and you see, oh, he's got a nice car, he's got nice clothes, he just his package As far as in how he presents himself, it just looks like a very well put together, and that inspires people, and it looks extraordinary. It does not look ordinary. It looks extraordinary. That's the type of stuff that inspires people. That right there is cultivated through by going to the gym, bro. I'm telling you, the gym, gaining a physique is going to serve as the foundation. Once you get a cold physique, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know, you gonna walk in a way where it's like, bro, I know I'm that nigga, bro, and I can literally do anything I set my mind to, bro. Literally. Less than 1% of people, less than 1% of the population can see their abs and actually work out like that consistently, bro. Less than 1%. So when you see a 1% motherfucker next in society or out and about, you're just gonna be looking like, what the fuck? Are you even from this dimension? Are you from this world? And what's crazy, guys, is that that's literally all you have to do, because I told y'all in my past videos that when you go to the gym and you get a great physique, you don't only just change or transform what you look like physically, but because you had the dedication, the commitment, and had to have the discipline to stick at it, to change something about you physically, it indirectly trains your mind as well, mentally. You know, you start become a little bit more aware. You become smarter. Reason why you become smarter, bro, is you start to actually see the world for what it is, bro. You start to actually notice that when those people were making fun of you when you was a kid, bro, that the only way that they could only feel good about themselves is by shitting on other people. Then when you get cold, you start to realize that real cold motherfuckers don't shit on people, bro. They don't need to. They benefit nothing out of putting another man down. And so then when you look back with the perspective, damn, those people were teasing me and shitting on me because in all actuality, they didn't like themselves. They were insecure. They lacked confidence. The only way, like I said before, the only way some people feel good is when they compare themselves to other. And whenever they compare themselves to other and they can point at somebody who they can look at and say they're better than them, that gives them enough justification or enough reason for them to be able to accept themselves and to carry out their day. Even though they, all actuality, they don't really like themselves. Simply put. So when you realize that, man, my mentality is different. When I become cold and I become a real 1% type of motherfucker, you ain't trying to shit on people. You trying to help everybody out. You trying to look out. You feel me? Only people that will shit on you, that will disrespect you, or whatever the case may be, they feel such a lack of secureness within themselves. That's why they act the way they do. That's why they shit on people. That's why they use people. They think that that is what's going to make them feel good. They care about what other people think. When you get in shape, bro, you really don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks. You look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm a cold motherfucker. Somebody over there talking shit to you and be like, oh, you got all those muscles and look at you. You look like a muscle head and this and that. You look at them and be like, bro, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about what you say. Because I'm looking at you, bro, and you look lame as fuck. Nothing about you screams or grabs my attention to where I say, oh yeah, I want to be like him. Some motherfuckers, bro, that confidence that I built within myself, bro, can't nobody tell me shit. Can't nobody tell me shit. And it all came from going to the gym, bro. Going to the gym. Because it's like when you obtain the things and you put the work in, when you know motherfuckers ain't willing to put the work in, bro, you don't got shit to prove to nobody. Me, I wear a shirt and I wear some shorts, bro, and I'm not competing with no fucking body because I know I'm the shit. This is how I talk to myself. The reason why I tell myself I know I'm the shit is because I'm literally the guy who I always wanted to be when I was a kid. Who I thought that would, like, I used to look at guys that I used to aspire to be back then when I was a kid, and I said, oh man, life must be so much good for him, bro. Oh, he looks lean. He looks handsome. He's put together. He has a nice, beautiful woman on his arm. He has some money. He's out there living a good life, man. Oh, I would love to be him. And then when you realize that you can be him, and then when you put the work in, and then you look at yourself in the mirror, and then you say, I am him, bro, can't nobody tell you shit, bro. Nobody, bro. All the people that I used to wish would invite me out, wish we used to hang out, bro, I'm not trying to hang out with them, bro. They all out of shape. They all got fucking just problems. They're just on autopilot, just going through life. Why? Is because there was nothing in their environment, nothing in their circumstances that forced them to actually elevate. They didn't grow up getting teased, getting bullied, getting always overlooked. They were fitting in quite well with average ordinary. Me, I didn't fit in with the crowd. And so what I tried to do was, I'm trying to fit in now. And then whenever I did try to fit in, bro, I realized that not only did I, like, it's kind of crazy, bro, but it's like I went around and above them. I went a different route, bro. It's crazy. I don't think I'm doing a good job explaining this, bro, but it's just like, I still feel just as much as an outcast now as I did back then, but I'm on the other side of it. Now I'm looking at myself and I'm glad to be an outcast, bro. I only want to hang out with motherfuckers that's like me, not like them. I'm realizing now that these motherfuckers that I was caring about what they thought, trying to fit in with them. I remember, bro, growing up as a kid, bro, I used to always have to wear Aeropostale and Hollister and Abercrombie and Fitch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, bro, you're just too young, bro. But the ones, the 90s babies, y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Dudes used to make fun, be like, bro, what you wearing? You wearing Walmart clothes and shit like that. Oh my fucking gosh, I just realized something, bro. Back when I was in school, gang, kids that wore Walmart to school were bro, they used to get made fun of all the time, bro. Always used to, you always had to show up in school wearing some name brand shit, bro. That was the only way. Wearing some polo, whatever the case may be. When you get in shape, bro, you can wear Walmart clothes. Ain't nobody gonna tell shit to you, bro. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. What the fuck do I look like getting worried? Like, say for example, you take all my classmates where we are right now, and we were to go back in time or whatever, and I go out there and tell them, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm wearing Walmart clothes right now. They wouldn't even be able to say a fucking word. They'd shut the fuck up. They'd be like, oh man, instead of them being like, bro, you wearing them Walmart clothes with your po ass and yo do this and do that, bro, kids is assholes, bro. But yeah, bro. I remember they used to making fun of the kids that can only afford Walmart clothes, bro, getting checked, made fun of. You ain't showing up in some fresh shit, bro. Nobody want to kick it with you. You show up in some fresh shit, bro. All of a sudden, everybody want to kick it with you. It's fucking lame as shit, bro. Lame as shit. When you become in shape, you realize that you don't fit in, and you're okay with that. The fuck I look like getting made fun of for wearing Walmart clothes? Bro, I shop at Walmart now, bro, for clothes. Why? It's because they're low quality. Not low quality. They're good quality clothes. There's nothing wrong with them. People just are so materialistic to the point where they look at Walmart like, oh, that's where we get groceries. That's not where we buy clothes. We buy clothes from the mall. We get Nikes and we get Jordans, and that's not what Walmart sells, so we don't shop clothes at Walmart. Bro, just lame as fuck, bro. Yeah, bro. I could go home. I could be wearing Walmart clothes, tell them boys I'm wearing Walmart clothes, and they ain't gonna be able to say shit because I make it look like it's fucking Louis, bro. I make it look like designer. The reason why is because it's so tailored and it's fitting me so well. In all actuality, bro, it's really just my physique just doing its thing, bro. And so now here I am, still not applying myself or trying to fit into societal norms because I don't need to. Guys, there's such thing as like famous rappers or Anthony Edwards, the famous basketball player, one of the best basketball players in the world, bro. He said, yeah, bro, all my chains be fake. I got one real chain. He said, I only got a few real chains, but the ones that I be wearing, yeah, they be fake. And they were like, dang, bro, for real? But ain't nobody gonna say shit to him because everybody know that fucking Anthony Edwards has a bag. And that if he really wanted that shit, bro, he go get it. But you said, I don't got nothing to prove to y'all. I ain't got shit to prove to y'all. What y'all gonna say because I'm wearing fake chains? I'm poor. Bitch, I make more money than every single. I probably make more money than all y'all family members combined. That's the confidence kicking in. We're just like, shit, it's on me, so y'all think y'all already know it's real. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's not the materials that make the man, it's the man that's within the materials. When you focus on elevating or enhancing the man, everything around it or anything that touches you is just automatically going to be seen as high quality. Hence why I have a great physique. I love my physique, and to the point to where in order for me to look good, I don't even need to try hard. I be seeing pictures on Facebook and Instagram and shit like that, bro. Niggas really be putting that shit on, bro. I be like, damn, bro, his outfit look really, really expensive. Me, I can go put on a $5 t-shirt, some $10 jeans, and some basic sneakers, bro. And I bet you I pull more hoes than he do. I bet you. I'll bet my paycheck on it, bro. He can't fuck with me, bro. Why? It's because it's not the clothes and the materials that make the man. It's the man, bro. When you become a guy that does things that most people just simply can't do, i.e., walking around in a cold physique, motherfuckers, bro, they can't fuck with you, bro. That's what I would tell my younger self. I'd be like, fuck all these folks, man. When you get this body, bro, you gonna shit on all of them. And it ain't even like you want to shit on them. You just gonna naturally shit on them because in all actuality, they're insecure. And the only way that they can feel good about themselves is if they can point to somebody who they feel better than. But when you pop out and they see you with that cold physique, they see you got something that they can't get, it's automatically gonna give them that inferiority complex. And that's what they get for always comparing themselves and always wanting to shit on people. But I'm letting y'all boys know now, bro, if you was made fun of, your girl was always cheating on you, kind of like how my shit was back when I was a kid, bro, you can do something about it, bro, for sure. If you really angry about it, you really want to get your get back, bro, you really tired of going through that goofy shit, bro, you could really turn it around, bro. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I don't give a fuck about how down bad you think you are, bro. You start right now, bro, and a year goes past, bro, I swear you won't be the same person. A year, bro. A year, I promise you, you ain't gonna be the same person. Do this. Start on your birthday. Just grind for this, like, make your birthday the mark, like, boom. Don't even gotta wait till your birthday. I'm just using it as an example. For me, I'm 28. I'm about to turn 29. So, boom, on my 29th birthday, I'm gonna start getting in shape. I'm gonna start becoming different. I swear to God, by the time you 30, if you stay consistent, you stay disciplined for that whole year, I promise you, bro, you ain't gonna, like, the people that shit on you, bro, is gonna start crawling back and hoping you take them back. They not even gonna be able to treat you the same no more, my G. They can't, bro. They not gonna be able to shit on you no more. You wanna know why? Because you would have moved on to bigger and better and badder, bro. You ain't even gonna want to kick it with them no more. See, a lot of y'all boys be like, oh, I want to start getting, oh, yeah. I can't wait till I get ripped. I can't wait till I get in shape, bro, because I'm gonna get my ex back, bro. Fuck your ex, bro. She shouldn't have did what she should. Now you finna elevate and you think you gonna go back to your ex. I know. You think, oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna get in shape. You're not. You're gonna get somebody better. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what the future is like. By the time you elevate, you're gonna be looking at the people who you cared about what they thought, and the people who you wish would accept you. You gonna shit on them, bro. You hanging out with them. You gonna be like, bro, I'm out of you guys' league. You guys are not quality people. I don't want to be around people like y'all. Y'all be on goofy shit. Y'all just want to drink and eat this and eat that. Smoke hookah, be under the influence. Like, what? Man, I'm finna be over here. I'm finna go over here on this vacation. I'm finna go over here on this beach, bro. With a baddie. Eating steak and fish. Going on excursions and shit. Fuck that going to that club shit. Fuck that going out and partying and being on the wall and talking. Bro, fuck that, bro. I'm going to the gym and I'm hollering at the girl that's in the Pilates class in the studio room or whatever. The one that got the leggings on. The one that be drinking the matcha. With her cute little Stanley water bottle and shit like that with a little headband on. I'm finna go kick it with her, bro. I'm not finna come over here and hang out with you big backs anymore. I'm finna move on to the next big thing, gang. This is where I like to be at. Your boys, your new friends, bro, y'all, they gonna be shredded too. And then when y'all together, bro, y'all are unstoppable, bro. Cause when one of y'all walking around, I mean, you gonna be walking around with this Greek guy physique, bro. You gonna be getting choosing signals. Don't let it be a group of three of y'all. I'm telling y'all from living experience. When you get a group of three of y'all, it's unfair, gang. It's unfair. Not only one person has the ability to, you know what I'm saying, garner attention, but you know what I'm saying, when you elevate and you become a lean dude, you gonna have in common and relate to other lean dudes. And when y'all pop out or wherever y'all go, bro, everybody gonna be choosing on y'all, man. Everybody, bro. They gonna be like, what the fuck? They gonna walk up on y'all. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, being in shape, bro, it's the best thing ever, gang. It's the best thing ever. And it is the key to unlocking that next dimension. If you want a different reality, bro, it is the key that unlocks that unreality. If you want to escape the reality of constantly being cheated on and disrespected by women, bro, get in shape. You're going to go into a reality where they're going to be chasing you and they ain't going to try that goofy shit on you. They're not going to do that shit on you. Why? Because you would actually be genuinely desired. You would actually be what a woman wants. Back in this other dimension, you weren't what woman wanted. They would settle for you. But it's okay. You finna elevate. You realized it now. You realize that you have to earn people's respects. It's not going to just be given to you. You have to earn it. That's sometimes what people like. It's crazy because here I am in shape. Everybody gets my respect. You automatically get respect from me, bro. But in the world we live in, bro, people are just fucked up. You got to earn people's respect. People won't respect you until you actually show that, hey, I'm really him. I could really do shit, bro. So, bro, I'm so excited for you, man, because like when you get in shape, you'd realize like your life will turn around, bro. Not only will you feel good about yourself, but you know what I'm saying, you'll actually be able to attract high quality people into your life. You would be able to exercise that discipline you learned with getting in shape with also other things like taking care of your finances and becoming richer. With your discipline, you will just anything you just set your mind to like, I think I want to be this when I in about 2 years. And you say 2 years, that's all it takes. Oh, that's easy. That's not hard enough. Okay, cool. I think I can do it. Literally anything, you would realize that, man, if I wanted to be in shape and I became an in shape guy, it's like, what else can I become if I just put my mind to it? If I just stay consistent? You would realize that like, the only hard phase about getting in shape is the early phase, the transformation phase, which lasts from about 0 to 90 days. That's when your old current self is transforming into this new, polished, better version of yourself. In order for you to go from this identity to the next one, it's going to be an uncomfortableness of about 90 days because this old current version of yourself is going to be trying to do things that this new current version of yourself. And this old current version of yourself is not accustomed to eating certain things. Your old custom self has certain habits that they need to let go of, that is going to require them to sacrifice. And so the first 90 days, it's going to be difficult because your ego is going to be wanting to go back to your old current self, but your spirit is going to be wanting to pull you forward. And so you're just going to be in that limbo dilemma, like that limbo state where it's just like, damn, bro, I don't want to work out. It's so hard. And the only reason why it's hard is because you're not accustomed to it. Because when you get on the other side of that 90 days, when the habits start to settle in and you become accustomed to it, then at that point, it's not hard, bro. Me going to the gym for 10 years, the last out of 9.5 years, bro, of those 10 years, going to the gym has not been difficult. The only difficult part was the first 3 months, bro. The first 3 months. Once I got over that 90-day mark, bro, I looked forward to going to the gym. I never missed a gym session, and I was just able to stay consistent, bro. And so that's all it has taken is 90 days that's separating you from that next dimension.